What's he doing up there?
Oh, he's not with it, Colin. I asked him where that blender was and he didn't have a clue.
God, he's useless. He's useless. He's boring and his nose is horrible.
So he didn't know where the blender was? I mean, big deal. I bet you don't know where yours is off the top of your head.
We don't have a blender.
Aye, we do, Kath.
We do have a blender, Ian, and it's in the kitchen.
I dread to think what he'd be like if she wasn't here.
Oh, you mean if she was dead?
For God's sake.
I actually think he would go to pieces.
When my grandma died, my grandpa started living in the one room with all the rubbish piling up around him.
Oh, did he?
And then when he died, my mum had to go in and clear it all out, and she found £200 tucked inside a pornographic magazine.
That's really helpful, Gordon. Thanks.
My grandfather was never ill a day in his life. Same as me.
He's got very strong genes, Gordon. He's always happy to give blood.
Eric is prone to infection. Remember, his foot ballooned right up from those cheap trainers that your mum got him in BHS.
Aye, well, his immune system's in tatters. I mean, the man's a time bomb. If your mum went, he'd be away like that.
Look, I think we're maybe getting a wee bit carried away, yeah?
Aye. Fair enough, Ian. Fair enough. Have they made a will?
Oh, for crying out loud.
She knows I'm interested in her dressing table and her unit at the top of the stairs. We spoke about that in happier times, Ian, before this cold, or whatever it may be, came along.
Ian, don't worry. There's absolutely nothing that belongs to your mother that I would ever want.
The bag.
What?
The bag from Cyprus.
Oh, there is. Actually, we bought her a handbag from Cyprus. I would take that back if I could.
What about you, Gordon? You get your ironing? Just put him down for some DVDs, Ian.
If they did die close together, it might, in a way, be easier to deal with.
You could do a double funeral.
That's a good idea, Gordon. You know, you get all the paperwork done in the one go as well, Ian.
Oh, Ian, please don't rent the house out. I do not want to live next door to a rental.
Right, that is enough. Can we just stop talking about my parents dying?
Bloody hell. I'm doing those stairs like a yo-yo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.